Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm super excited because I'm finally getting to try out the HAUS Laboratories collection that I had pre-ordered and got back in September, but with sickness and just life in general, I haven't been able to try it out. So today is the day and I'm super excited. So I just got one of the collections, like the 3-piece set, and I'm wearing all 3 products on my face right now. So if you want to see what I think about the HAUS Laboratories first drop of products and how I get this look, please keep on watching. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and click that notification bell to see all of my upcoming videos. All right, let's get into it. So I pre-ordered this and I got one of the collections that was available, and I think this one is the Haus of Goddess, and this is kind of the more like nude collection. I wanted to try something that was a little bit more natural and something that I can incorporate into my typical looks that I do from day to day, just so I can try out the formulation and kind of compare it in my mind to some other products that I use. I will say that I don't typically use cream eyeshadow, so a cream eyeshadow is part of their first drops, so that'll be exciting for me to use. And then there's also a gloss and a lip liner. But so I got one of the collections and it came in this really cute plastic pouch. It says HAUS Laboratories, of course, and I love it because it's very Gaga. Like, when I think Gaga, I think black, I think leather, I think, you know, sparkles and sequins and all that, so I think it's really cute. So in here it has all of the products in it. So we have the lip liner. This is in the color Myth. I love the packaging. I love how it has the color on the end here, so you know, if you build up your collection, you can easily identify which one is which. I love the cap on this. It's like studded. That to me is very quintessential Gaga. So let's see what this looks like. A little swatch here. It's very creamy. And that's what that looks like. Okay, so the site describes Myth as a mid-tone neutral mauve, which I think is pretty on point. Now we have the lip gloss, and this is in the color Venus. And this is what the packaging looks like. Again, the studded detail on the cap is really cool. The matte black gradient to clear, so you can kind of see what the color is really cool. It's a little bulky than some of my other lip glosses, but it's Gaga, so you'll make room in your purse for this. Oh, and the applicator is like this really unique shape, so it kind of dips in, and that would really, I feel like, do well with like hugging your lip. It's kind of got like a flat edge on the top, which I feel like would be nice for like lining. I'm excited to try this. This looks really cool. Let's see how it swatches. Oh, this is really pretty. And so that is what Venus looks like alongside Myth. Venus is described as a peachy pink. There you go. And then lastly, we have the Glam Attack All Over Liquid Shimmer Powder. Again, here's what this packaging looks like. It's a little smaller. Let's see. It's a little smaller than the lip gloss. And this is in the color Aphrodite. So this has a slanted edge doe foot, which I feel like will fare very well on the eyelid. Let's see how it swatches. Ooh, okay. For some reason this one was like very cold, but I'm not hating on it, but it's very like liquidy. It's not as creamy as I thought it was gonna be. But so here's what that looks like. That's Aphrodite. It's very pretty, very neutral, like I said, nothing too crazy here. So this is very creamy, kind of, I want to say watery, but it's not like dripping, but it's very fluid, I feel like. So I'm gonna see how that dries down, or how it is on the actual eye and how it holds up throughout the day. I'll probably update you guys in the comments about that. So Aphrodite on the website is described as champagne and multicolor pearl. I think they're pretty spot on with their description. So let's get right to it. So I'm gonna start with the eyes, of course, but I'm gonna lay down some eyeshadow first before we get into the cream so we can have like an entire look going. And so today I'll be using the A Dose of Colors Desi X Katie Francation palette. This is literally such a gorgeous palette. You got some neutrals, but then you got pops of color. I love it so much. I'm gonna take Necessary, which is this color right here, as my transition shade. I'm taking a fluffy brush to do that. Next, I'm gonna dip between Churro and Girl Bye to kind of get like a reddish brownish type color going. And I'm going to take that just below the transition shade. And then I'm going to take my original blending brush and buff that out. I'm going to deepen the outer corner with this darker brown here. It's called Cheens, and I think I'm gonna dip back and forth between that and the Girl Bye red color that we've been using. Going back in with the original blending brush, no additional product, and blending that. Okay, well, this kind of got a little bit more dramatic than I intended, but it's Gaga, so you gotta go all out. When I went in with the deeper brown shade, I kind of like flicked my brush upwards to kind of create a more winged out look, ever so slightly, and then just blended that in with everything. And so now that we kind of have a makeup look going, or an eye look at least going, I think we're ready to get Glam Attacked. Okay, so to use the Glam Attack Liquid Shimmer Powder as an eyeshadow, shake well. Okay, and then it says apply the doe foot applicator directly to the eye area. Control the level of shimmering intensity by adding more layers or shearing it out with your fingers or eyebrow brush. Are you guys ready for this? So there's a lot of product already on it. I kind of want to skim off a little bit just so I have more control. I'm just treading lightly here. Again, for some reason it's like really cold. I don't know if it's because of my apartment or something in the product. And then there, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. So I think what I will do is take a clean blending brush and just blend the edges at least so it's not so harsh. Ooh, that is so pretty. I don't even think the camera does it justice, but it's like super glittery. And that was like so easy. You guys saw that. I mean, it just went on like a dream, basically. I'm gonna layer it a little bit more in the middle just to see how it does with layering. So I just want to get right in the middle because it's really nice when you have like extra shimmer in the middle. It just kind of opens up your eyes. And then again, with the blending brush, just making sure the edges are playing well with the others. I think it dries down pretty quickly. So you can see the difference between with and without. What do you guys think? I think that was like pretty flippin' easy. This makes me definitely want to try the other colors, especially maybe like the gunmetal colors, because you're supposed to be able to kind of slap it on, blend it out, and that's just your smoky eye. So I'm very curious to try that. So for now, what I'm gonna do is reinforce this outer corner since it got some glitter on it, and then we'll go to the other eye. I really like this look a lot. Just wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's really, really, really pretty. I know I keep saying that. So my overall thoughts about it right now is that it's pretty freaking fantastic. Again, I'll update you guys probably in the comments to see how it, to let you know how it wears throughout the day if I do end up creasing or anything like that, because I do have a lot of creases in my eyes and I have oily eyelids, so I just don't want it to slip off during the day. So we're going to finish up the eye look. I'm just going to do my lower lash line. I feel like I do want to kind of like line my lash line just to give it a more dramatic look, so I'm just going to still use this Francation palette. We're just sticking with this, and I'm going to take Cheens, this dark brown color, with a flat shader brush, and we're just gonna line our eyes. And so now I'm gonna apply mascara. I'm actually gonna use this sample I just got of Monsieur Big from Lancome. I've heard really great things about this. Had to go grab my the mascara I use for my bottom lashes. This is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. And I like this one because it has a very narrow wand, very easy to just kind of get in there. So, oh my gosh, okay, so we're done with the eye look, but let's get into lips. Okay, like, God, why did you take so long to get ready? Like, I've been waiting here to do lips. Hello. I'm gonna go in with Myth and line the lips. So this is a color I used in my last tutorial, I think, and it's just one I've been wearing every day just because it's such a great nude and it stays put. So this is the Persona Cosmetics liquid matte lipstick in the color OG. I really like this liner. It's very creamy. It glides on very easily, especially when you're overlining your lip. You want something that'll glide over your lip. And I love the color. I love that mauve color, and I think it works really well with my nude matte lipstick. It kind of gives you that contoured look. So you can leave it like this. This is completely fine. It's fine. It's fine. But girl, you know we have one more product to use. We have Miss Lariat Lip Gloss in Venus. Ooh, Venus. A lot of product comes onto the brush. So I'm gonna take some of that excess off. I'm gonna try to use the dipped But so with gloss, I don't put it on, like slather it on the entire lip. For juicy, bigger looking lips, I just concentrate it in the middle. So we'll see how Miss Venus does here. I will say already that the curved part is definitely if you want to put the gloss all over. So if you just did this liner and just really wanted a glossy look, this curved side is definitely good for that. But because I'm so targeted, I already found myself flipping this over. As you saw with the matte lipstick that I use, it also has that curved doe foot, but with a liquid matte lipstick, you want that all over your lips. So it just depends on how, you know, what your preferences are and how you use products. But for me with gloss, I tend to be a little bit more targeted with it. So that's the gloss. I will say with hers, it's a little bit of that sticky gloss. Not as sticky as, like, you know, glosses years ago, but the stickiness is definitely there. I felt like it wasn't as easy to spread as some of my other glosses that I use to do this type of like juicy, bigger lip look. But it still, you know, still does the job. I think the color is sheer enough that obviously, like, it didn't really alter the look of my lipstick. So for this look, I think it definitely did well. What do we think of this look? I am so excited. I keep looking in the monitor and I love the eyeshadow. I think it was super easy to use. The color was great, you know, just a basic champagne color, but you can't go wrong with that. And then the lip products. The liner, the lip liner, fantastic. Very creamy, easy to glide on. The color was really great as well. So I definitely give a thumbs up to the liner. The gloss is probably the one thing I'm not terribly impressed with. And the consistency wasn't really too much of a fan of. It's just, I don't know, I've tried so many other glosses that I would use over this one, but I think if you're an all over gloss girl, so if you use gloss like all over your lip, like this doe foot and this color is gonna be great for you. So I hope you enjoyed this look today and this review of the Haus Laboratory collection that I got anyway. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Oh my gosh, second video, so exciting. It's kind of like a flatter, fluffier brush. The Haus, yeah, kind of a flatter foot. I feel like I was like that whole time. My stomach growling is not fine. Venus is in the building. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe, and also get